Hey guys, today we are going over 5 of the best carry heroes to climb out of low MMR easily. These heroes take advantage of specific mistakes that often happen in low MMR brackets. Let's jump right in. Number 1. Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet is one of the most broken heroes in the game right now, even at high MMR. He does what low MMR players don't handle well, including constant map pressure, out-farming everyone significantly, and forcing enemies to make wrong decisions. Let's start from his laning phase. During laning, Nature's Prophet works extremely well with almost every hero. He has decent base damage, provides good crowd control with Sprout, and can dominate 1 vs 1, 2 vs 2, and 2 vs 1 situations often. His Sprout can also help secure range creeps or multiple dying mini creeps together. Once he gets teleportation, he can contribute to other lanes by picking up free kills and making gang rotations. Nature's Prophet forces you to have to constantly look at the minimap and find for kill openings, so it also helps you practice your map awareness if you struggle at it. His farming pattern revolves heavily around pushing open lanes, farming ancient camps with Maelstrom, using ultimate to speed up farm, and ending up with close to twice the net worth of enemy cores by 20 minutes. Make sure to teleport to ancient camps and stack them whenever the game timer hits 50 seconds once you get Maelstrom. You can flash farm the stacks easily with Sprout and right clicks. Low MMR players rarely punish greedy farming, so maximize the map space by pushing out open lanes and farming ancient camps repeatedly. This will allow you to hit your power spikes much faster than everyone else. Although Nature's Prophet excels in outskilling everyone and has good global presence, he struggles from dying easily once caught by enemies. So always make sure not to frontline and have teammates tank information and fights for you. Also, be mindful of your positioning to always fight from a distance unless you have Black King Bar to tank through. For his skill build, it's better to skill stats instead of Nature's Call to make Nature's Prophet tankier and hit harder. So skip the trend spell and level your stats instead once you have maxed out Sprout and Teleportation. Here's the general item build for Nature's Prophet. Your first core item is Power Threads, followed by Mjolnir, then Black Bar or Hurricane Pike, depending on the number of disables from your enemy. You'll buy both Black Bar and Hurricane Pike as your third and fourth items. The goal is to become as tanky as possible while dishing out insane damage. Number 2. Medusa. Medusa is one of the most reliable carries for stomping low MMR games. She's hard to kill, farms incredibly fast, and punishes teams that don't know how to play fast. Medusa's laning is incredibly strong. She can play almost any safe lane matchup with Snake Spam and an AoE lockdown. Mystic Snake gives you strong poking ability and mana regen, letting you stay in lane almost indefinitely and making you hard to get pushed out. Use Mystic Snake whenever you can bounce the snake off last hits into the enemy heroes. It is extremely painful and gives you high kill potential in lane. Pair it with any disablers, slows, or nukes like Leech and Jakiro, and you pretty much have free lanes. In lane, keep an eye out for your mana pool and consumption. If you are low on mana, you need to keep some distance until your mana regens up again. Always send Mangoes and Clarities in lane, and maximize your Snake's bounces into enemies' range creep and enemy heroes to restore mana to yourself. She depends on mana to survive and not health, so definitely be mindful of that. Once Medusa gets some levels, she becomes one of the fastest farmers in the game. Stack camps early and clear them with Snake and Split Shot. You want to start prioritizing ancient camps once you get Yasha around 9 to 11 minutes. Push out waves and head over to the ancient camps to start your flash farming process. As a bonus tip, always farm 2 camps together to maximize farming efficiency. Pull a camp out and farm it together with the other camp. Once you get Manta style, maximize your farming speed by having your illusions push out dangerous waves while you farm the triangle and jungle. In low MMR, most teams won't invade your farm, and if they do, it's often badly executed, so you can just press ultimate and run away or turn the fight around. In fights, Medusa is all about pressing her ultimate, running into the opponent's face, and shooting them down. Her AoE lockdown helps secure kills for her teammates, while her Mystic Snake keeps her alive with mana sustain. For Medusa's item build, you generally want to go for Power Threads, followed by Yasha, Manta Style, and Butterfly. Once you have Manta and Butterfly, you can start regrouping much more with teammates, as you just walk down lanes and auto-win fights for your team. The sooner you hit your timings, the easier your games will go. Her strongest point is when she gets Eye of Skadi by the 30-minute mark, which at that point you have pretty much won the game as long as you don't make unnecessary mistakes. Number 3. Sniper. Sniper thrives in games where the enemies don't know how to prioritize targets or initiate properly, which is a big issue in low MMR. You'll not see Sniper being played on the safe lane much in high MMR because he's easy to catch and jump on. But trust me, he works very well in low MMR games. People tend to walk into fights in the open and target the very first thing they see. So if you are farmed and are standing in good position, you kill them before they ever reach you. Sniper is an absolute monster in the laning phase. You can easily zone off laners with headshot and shrapnel. In the current meta, most offlaners are in the melee category, so Sniper can definitely outlane most heroes by simply clicking the enemy heroes more and spamming shrapnel to kite them. Make sure to get boots of speed early on, if the enemies can jump on top of you. If necessary, get Windlace also, since Sniper has really low movement speed even with boots. 2 Wraith Bands with power threats makes you insanely disgusting to lane against and forces most offlaners out of lane. If you can prevent the offlaners from getting level 6 first, that will extend your time in the laning phase and allow you to get a much quicker head start. With Maelstrom, you'll clear waves quickly and head over to ancient camps. Farm it with Shrapnel and take aim to force headshot procs. Push out lanes from long range and always farm from a distance. As long as you can position yourself far away while abusing your maximal attack range, you'll be able to hit your mid-game item timings without dying much. In team fights, always have teammates to shield for you. If you don't see big threats that can jump on top of you and disable you, like blink initiators, then hide behind your teammates until they show. Eventually, the key to playing a good sniper is just good positioning and making yourself unkillable even if you get jumped on. So, look for items that give you survivability and attack range. For example, Sniper's item progression starts with Power Threats into Maelstrom, Dragon Lance into Hurricane Pike or Black Kimbar. Late game items should include Satanic and Blink Daggers to add to positional place and unkillability. Number 4. Sven. Sven is the perfect pick for players looking for something simple and direct. Basically, farm fast, press ultimate, press Black Kimbar, kill everything. In low MMR, games often go late, and Sven is one of the best skilling heroes in the game when left alone. In lane, Sven provides solid kill potential with Stormhammer for trades and follow-up stuns. When paired with a stunner or range support, you can easily dominate the lane, or at least farm safely. Punish the opponents every time your support is nearby to make it a 2 vs 1 trade. Do this repeatedly in lane while out-regening your opponents, and you should be able to come out of lane with a good lead. It's important to frequently communicate with your support in lane through pinging and conveying intent. Since Sven is a melee hero, you need to ensure that your creep aggro mechanics are good. Almost every contested last hit should be taken by performing creep aggro. Pull the creeps to you to last hit. Avoid walking into last hit in front of enemy heroes or expect to lose most of your health every time. Once you hit level 5 or 6, start clearing the wave to head to jungle. Your Great Cleave will allow you to flash farm at an extremely fast rate compared to other carries in the game. Every time the game timer hits 45 seconds, get ready to head over to stack the ancient camps by the corner. The moment you get Mask of Madness, you can start farming the ancients very quickly. Use your ultimate off cooldown to push waves and farm camps. The goal is to get to your Blink Dagger and Black Kimbar timings as soon as possible, ideally by the 20 to 23 minute mark. In fights, your target priority should be to pick off backline supports and squishy heroes once they show. Hop ultimate, Black Kimbar, blink onto them, stun them and burst them quickly. If you're able to do this, most fights should be won easily because your team will fight 5 vs 4 and 5 vs 3 fights right off the bat. For Sven's item build, buy Power Threats, followed by Mask of Madness, Echo Saber, Blink Dagger and Black Kimbar. Then start taking much more fights with your team. You should look to pick off kills with Blink Dagger, but your true timing to play with teammates should be Black Kimbar. If you attempt deep dives early on with Blink, you'll often find yourself throwing games and getting put in bad spots while wasting time. Number 5. Weaver. Weaver is a really strong carry pick when the enemy doesn't coordinate well. This is especially true in lower MMR games. He's slippery, hard to kill and very simple to play. More importantly, he can stay on the map constantly without relying much on supports. During the laning phase, Weaver poses a big threat to the enemies due to his mobility and damage output. He can trade very well with supports and still get farm safely thanks to Shukuchi. This gives him the ability to last hit and harass at the same time while escaping when necessary. Use Geminate Attack to secure last hits or trade your opponents whenever possible, as it does not toggle creep aggro when used as a spell. Weaver tends to be quite squishy in lane, so always send out regen with the courier whenever you send out items. Raindrops also help in heavy spell harass lanes. For his farming pattern, you will need to constantly move between waves and camps quickly. Shokuchi allows you to rotate between jungle camps and lanes repeatedly, so you can save time travelling between farming routes. Clarities are very important to help you spam Shokuchi without running out of mana, so definitely buy that every time you can. Once you get Maelstrom, like all Maelstrom heroes, you'll start flash farming the ancient camps. Use your beetles to tank the ancients, especially when you have stacked them. Your beetles will help you farm the ancients faster with armor reduction and causes the ancients to target the beetles instead of you. In fights, you need to make sure that you can use time lapse to escape dangerous situations or regain health to continue fighting again. To ensure this, you need survivability items like Black Kimbar and Lincoln Sphere to not get disabled to death. Like most agility carries, survivability is always the key. Therefore, the item build for Weaver goes something like this. Your first core item is Falcon Blade for lane survivability and mana sustain. After that, you'll buy Power Threads, followed by Maelstrom, Dragonlance, and Black Kimbar or Hurricane Pike. Nowadays, there's also the alternative build of Diffusal and Desolator that you see in high MMR, but this is not recommended if you're playing in low MMR games, as you will mostly be depending on outskilling everyone with farm. Low MMR games tend to be much slower in pacing, so abuse the free space that you're given and free farm as much as possible. Alright guys, those are the 5 carry heroes that give you a clear edge in low MMR games. If you want to climb to Immortal and get coaching with me, contact me on Discord or head over to my website at balloondota.com. Also, if you found this video helpful, consider subscribing to my channel for more guides and like the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.